Hello, beautiful souls, and welcome to Cosmic Consciousness with Kassia. On this channel, we discuss all aspects of the ascension process. I have a variety of services that I offer to assist in your awakening journey, and you can find those listed in the description box below. Today, we're going to be doing a daily reading. Yes, you heard that correctly. I know that I'm not able to do these every day for you guys like I was at one point, but I really like to do them when I do have the time and the opportunity, and I really wanted to get one in today. Because for those of you who were following and did watch the weekly Astrological Ascension Energies reading, today is a galactic activation portal. So today we're working with the energy of the yellow crystal seed. So we're going to talk about this galactic energy, this galactic signature, and what that means for today as a galactic activation portal. And today is also a day that's ruled by the third eye and guided by intelligence. So these are the energies that we're working with. And we're going to go over the astrology a little bit too, talking about at least the moon and where the moon's at and how that might affect us for the day. For those who haven't seen many of these daily readings and are just coming on board, welcome. I'm so happy to have you guys here. And yeah, just really excited to see our community continuing to grow and to flourish. And I do want to take a moment as well to say that I have received a couple donations from people, and I really, really appreciate those. So thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. I'm thinking I want to start getting like a regular live session that we do on a weekly basis together. And I'm thinking about Sundays for that. And I will start announcing and sort of thanking people publicly for donations, because I think it's really important to do that. And I can't always respond, like especially on PayPal, there's no way for me to respond and acknowledge that donation. But it really, really does mean a lot. So I am going to probably start doing that as well, because I think it's really important, and having those weekly lives where we get to connect. So hopefully those will, I'm thinking Sunday feels like a good day for that. So let me know in the comment box below, like what times might work for you, and also sort of try to do it in Eastern Standard Time. So that way I know, because I know we have people all over the world, but I'm trying to figure out when I kind of want to set a more consistent time for that so everybody knows when it's going to happen. But I really enjoy the lives with you guys as well and being able to connect with you in that way. So yeah, with all of that out of the way, let's get into this energy, this yellow crystal seed energy. So the affirmation for the yellow crystal seed is, I dedicate in order to target universalizing awareness. I seal the input of flowering with the crystal tone of cooperation. I am guided by the power of intelligence. And for those of you who are just tuning in and haven't seen these daily readings before, we're working with the Galactic Calendar. So this is like the Mayan calendar as far as the energies that we're working with. So we're working on a galactic level. And the purpose of this is to move outside of linear time and to connect with the synchronicity of the entire universe. And these different galactic energies or signatures, we have one for each day, and it brings in a certain type of energy with it. And we all also have a galactic signature that we were born under. And so it can be fun to check that out. And if you want to decode your own unique birth date, there is a link in the description box below. There's also a link to purchase the Galactic Calendar if you get into this and you guys want to follow along. And this is where the wave spell videos that I do come from, is the Galactic Calendar. And so we are still today within the red Skywalker wave spell, which there is a video on that I posted. And in a couple days, the white World Bridger wave spell video will be coming out. But yeah, right now we're in this beautiful energy of the yellow crystal seed, and some of these galactic signatures are also activation portals. So that's what we're receiving with the yellow crystal seed. And this energy is even more powerful today because we are in the yellow electric seed year. So we have 20 different tribes and we have 13 tones of creation. And every galactic signature is a blend of a tribe and a tone. So the yellow electric seed is working with the electric tone. And there is a video on that as well if you guys want to check that out. It's in the Galactic Cycles and Wave Spells playlist. So that tone, the tone is different, right? Today we're working with the crystal tone. However, the tribe is still the same. So it's because we're in the yellow seed year. When we have any of these yellow seed days, that energy is really magnified. And we are, of course, also in the 1111 portal, or gateway to the 1111 portal right now, which makes this activation portal even more intense. So we're going to read a little bit about the yellow seed energy, but Essentially, the yellow seed energy is all about targeting, flowering, and awareness. So this is where we firmly set our sights and our intentions on what it is that we want, and then we take the steps necessary to bring that into fruition. We really bring our awareness to our desires, to what it is that we're seeking to manifest, as well as what it is that we're seeing manifested in our world around us right now. And then we set that firm intention, think like the bow and arrow, right? When we see that bow and arrow, we point the arrow at our target, and then we channel our energy and our efforts to match our desires. So, and this is the overall energy that we're working with this year as well. So this year is all about seeding our desires. And the galactic year goes from July 26th until July 24th of the next Muggle calendar year. We have a day out of time on the 25th, and then on the 26th, a new galactic year begins. And so, yeah, just really, really beautiful. And I think there was something here that I wanted to read for you guys. Yes, yellow seed invites us to target what we wish to have flourish in our lives, that we may plant seeds with intention and precision. So that precision energy, very, very important here. And it's also the energy of knowing, when to take action toward our desires and when to leave them alone, right? Like they talk about a watched pot never boils. And so we want to be consistently aligning our thoughts, our vibration, and our actions with our desires, but we don't want to be overly obsessing about them, because that's like the watched pot kind of energy. We just want to be continually moving toward them with our choices, with our words, with our thoughts, with our actions. All right. And then at the bottom here, it says, seed thoughts of peace, moistened by love, filled by right action. Weeds of discord pulled by diligent action. The harvest shall be abundant joy, sustaining future generations. And this was a quote by the Venerable Dhyani Yuwahu. I don't know if I said that right, but Wahoo, I think it's Wahoo. Dhyani Wahoo. All right, and from the Astro Dream Advisor, we have yellow seed is the ordered pattern of growth. You and your life are the fertile soil, and the mystery blooms within you through the power of your intention or seed thoughts. Just as a seed contains the hologram of its completion, the process of manifestation follows a natural order. In this gestation process, your intention is quickened by spirit. The charged seed, your true desire or vision, becomes the focus for germination. What can you open that will support receptivity and assist the germination of your seed intentions? Envision the seed receiving the invitation to grow in the openness of your world. Viscerally feel the possibility of your heart's dream emerging. Your true desires and dreams contain an innate intelligence that can break through even the rigidity of fixed expectations. Planting a new seed, even in the hard soil of old belief systems, can bring unexpected magic and growth. Be willing to break open the constraining shells of past patterns, the shackles of belief structures. Call forth your creative involvement with life. This involvement frees and awakens the powerful energy of the life force, shifting your perceptions and experience, catalyzing the manifestation of your dreams. Participate spontaneously in your growth, unrestricted by the illusion of old structures that once provided safety. Move forward into the light of new possibilities. Offer your dream seed to the universe. In the ordered patterning of the light, align with your heart's greater purpose. In gratitude, surrender and release the seed to the benefit of your growth in its own pattern of perfection. The number for yellow seed is 4, the vibration of measure. This is the number of cycles and seasons. It represents the ordered patterning of the light wherein, as Jose Arguelles says, form learns to generate its own seed. The number 4 represents the freed pattern of form, the germination of specific seeds co-created with spirit. If you are in the process of seeding something, meditate with the number 4 and the energy of yellow seed to assist you. Yes, so beautiful energy there. I always say that. That's just like, that has to have become one of my catchphrases at this point. Oh, beautiful energy there. But it is. It's also beautiful. So we have that beautiful yellow seed energy that we are working with. And we also have the moon today in the final degrees of Libra. So the moon later this evening will be moving on from Libra into Scorpio as we are coming into that alignment for the new moon in Scorpio, which is happening tomorrow. And so if you guys haven't checked out that video, absolutely do. If you guys want to join the new moon manifesting ceremony, you can still do so. The information on how to join is found in the description box below. All right, so this moon in the final degrees of Libra, as we said, is conjunct Mercury. It's also trine Jupiter and square Pluto. So this is a really interesting energy today. With the moon conjunct Mercury, we have this energy where we're thinking deeply, we're feeling deeply, and we're wanting to communicate our thoughts and our feelings to others. We also really want to pay attention to how it is that our emotions are communicating with us today, right? What is that interplay between the consciousness and the emotions? And how can we blend those two, the intuition and the logic, in order to come to decisions, in order to come to realizations and understandings, and in order to really have a firm basis from which to act. And we are blessed in that today with this trine to Jupiter. There's a lot of energy that supports conversations today, that supports, especially with that Libra energy, anywhere where we're wanting to come to a place of harmony and balance with another. We also have the moon in a sextile to Juno, which is the asteroid of love and partnership, marriage. So relationship conversations could benefit greatly today if you're needing to have those. There's this deep, especially no, never mind. I was going to say I was already moving into Scorpio. We're not quite there yet. With Mercury and the moon, they're still in Libra. They will be both moving into Scorpio soon. The moon, of course, later on tonight. But yeah, there's still this need to connect deeply, right? Because we are in Scorpio season. And so we can have those beautiful, deep conversations tonight with people. And there's a lot of luck and there's a lot of blessing there with this energy from Jupiter. It's also an energy that helps us to expand our own mind state, our emotional and our mental bodies. And so I definitely feels like this is assisting with this galactic activation portal of really opening and expanding us on a mind and a heart level today. We do want to be wary with this square to Pluto. There is an energy here where we could get caught up in that critical self-talk. Right, the moon square Pluto is an energy that can sometimes have us feeling inferior. It can have us feeling as though we need to control something in order to feel safe. If we feel that lack of control in our lives today with this moon square Pluto energy, it could make us very uncomfortable. So we just want to be aware of that. And we want to consciously choose to continue to move outside of our comfort zone, even if that comfort zone feels scary, and to just really call on that energy of surrender whenever we feel that need to control popping up within us. And we want to be aware of this when we're having conversations as well. Right? There could be, there's often power dynamics involved when we have aspects, especially hard aspects to Pluto. And so we just want to know that, and we want to make sure that when we are having conversations with people, we're having them from the heart. And so that way we get out of that desire to control the conversation, control the other person's viewpoint of us, their perception of us. And we really just fall into that place where we can be open and honest with each other and come to that mutual understanding. And yeah, like we said, just don't let yourself fall into that critical self-talk. Use these other beautiful energies to kind of move beyond that. It's like we have that one aspect, but then we have all these beautiful expansive energy as well. And so really work with that. Today's a day where we're being given the opportunity to expand beyond those limited perspectives and that fear energy, that insecurity, that need to control, right? Some of those belief systems may come to the forefront. We're working with that energy in general right now. And then it even mentioned it in the yellow seed reading. So we know that this is an important energy today. So some of those belief systems may be around our need to control. They may be around any sense of inferiority or fear or lack. We also have the sun and Uranus only a couple degrees away from that exact opposition that they're going to be in tomorrow with that full moon. And so we're feeling that sun opposing Uranus energy and all those, those new moon energies that are really, once again, asking us to step outside our comfort zone, asking us to embrace the truth of who we are, asking us to really shatter that glass ceiling of expectation, right? To move beyond our own limited perceptions and beliefs about ourselves, and to really claim our individuality, to claim our authenticity, and to notice anywhere where we're holding ourselves back or we perceive that we are being held back. Because remember, really the only obstacle that we have in life, the only true obstacle is ourselves. When we can move past that energy, we can accomplish absolutely anything. All right, I'm feeling like I want to do some psychic tarot for today. And we have the temptation, the devil card trying to hop out there. Yeah, so that's moving beyond those energies that we were just talking about, right? Those energies that hold us in bondage. Those energies that trip us up. Those old, clear patterns, habits, and belief systems that are ready to go. And this, with this temptation energy, it's like, I think many of us have been feeling this, right? It's where that devil energy is trying to tempt us back in. Our old habits are trying to tempt us back in. Our old belief systems are like, are you sure you want to let me go? And so it's where we confirm that through our choices and our actions. Remember, yellow seed energy. What is it that you want to create, right? What are your true intentions and desires? Victory and success. This is what we want to create, you guys. This is beautiful energy right here. The Six of Wands. Yeah. So this is like today. What I feel like this energy is saying is like, proclaim your success, right? Speak of yourself in the highest light today. Speak of others in the highest light today as well. There is an energy that comes when we speak ill of other people. Right? And when we speak ill of other people, we also want to examine that and find out why it is that we feel the need to do that. There's plenty of people that I don't particularly care for. Right? Both people that I don't know, and just like the energy that I get from them in the larger world, and people that I personally know or met. But that doesn't mean that I need to speak ill about them, that I need to voice that constantly. Right? If I'm doing that, if I'm finding that I'm really hyper-focusing on somebody and their flaws, then I need to look at that. There's probably a reason for that, because there's something within me that they possess, or something that used to be within me that maybe I thought that I had healed, but still is requiring a little extra healing. Right? Or there's some reason why I feel the need to hyper-focus about that. And so I need to look at that. Right? So we want to speak well of ourselves and others today. We want to speak our desires and our intentions to the universe. We want to share those, right? Look at this trumpet. And we really want to congratulate ourselves and celebrate our successes, because that's what puts us in this victorious energy. And this energy, our vibration, right? That moves us into this vibration where we attract more victory and more success. And then we have material and spiritual prosperity. And these are 2 6s coming out here. So we got 6 now. And I really like that, because we are moving into a 6th year. 2022 is going to be a 6th year. So it's all about that balance. It's all about that harmony. It's all about that service as well. 6 is a number of service. So those of us who have been working towards material and spiritual prosperity, we are successful already. It's just we have to see ourselves as successful. So this is definitely a message of encouragement for people who have been working on their prosperity. And it's also that reminder, right, that material prosperity and spiritual prosperity are linked. Right? And so we can have both. And when we have one, when we have spiritual prosperity, material prosperity often follows. And if it doesn't, that's because there's belief systems around prosperity that need to be addressed. And if you guys want any assistance with that, my information is in the description box below. And so those may be some belief systems that some of us are working out right now. But it's like, be in this energy of victory. Be in this successful energy. Proclaim your truth to the universe. Yeah, we had obstacles and challenges wanting to pop out there. Yeah, obstacles and challenges. The cards keep doing this to me. It's so funny. Which is a 5 card, right? But it's like, what I'm noticing right now is you see in this card, and I think that what these are supposed to be, no, because this isn't the Suit of Pentacles. No, this is the Suit of Wands, I believe. They're all color coded, and you guys know how my mind is. Whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. all the time. So I believe this is the Five of Wands. But notice all of these beautiful orbs of light surrounding him as he's walking. That's like all the spiritual support. That's like all the support that we have in the unseen as we're moving through these obstacles and challenges, or perceived obstacles and challenges, right? And those are all, every obstacle and challenge that we encounter is meant to make us grow stronger. It's meant to make us understand something about ourselves. It's meant to teach us something. Let's get a little energy. Let's get some energy about these obstacles and challenges. What are these obstacles and challenges today? We talked about that energy of the moon square Pluto, right? Let's talk about these obstacles and challenges. So we have light and we have positive movement forward coming out. So that's interesting. And so they don't even want to talk about, they don't even want to get into what these obstacles are, because they're like, stop focusing on the obstacle. Right? The obstacle doesn't matter. You can dissolve that obstacle with hope, with light, with consistent effort towards your goals. Right? With this consistent effort and ability to see the gift in everything. Right? Find the gift. Find the gift. Keep having that hope as you move forward. Yeah, I'm fairly certain that this is the Star card in the Tarot. For some reason, you think that I would remember all the numbers by now, but like I said, my mind sometimes, just the way it works. But yeah, keep healing, right? We're going to work with this as though it was the Star card, which I really do believe it is. Keep healing, right? Keep moving forward. Keep allowing yourself to be vulnerable. For some people, that vulnerability, that's what's been tripping you up. Allowing yourself to be vulnerable. It's almost like the energy of that fear of failure, right? That perfectionism. Like, if I don't try, I won't succeed, but at least I won't have failed. Right? Which is the mentality we want to get out of completely. The master has failed more times than the beginner has even tried. All right? We don't work with the energy of failure here. There is no such thing as failure. We're always learning. We're always growing. Right? It's just part of the process that makes us better, that fine-tunes us. You know, the average or most people don't sit down at a piano having never played piano before and play a symphony, right? It takes some time to learn. There are those who do, and those, like, that is an incredible gift of their soul that they came here to just fucking rip out, right? Just put right out there. There are people like that, but for the majority, it's like even that person, even if they didn't have to learn from a teacher because they had that innate gift already, they had to teach themselves. It was a process of trial and error most of the time. So it's like we have to get over this fear of failure. We have to get over this need to be perfect. We have to get over this fear of needing to look a certain way to people. We have to allow ourselves to be vulnerable. And we have to keep moving forward despite our fears. The achievement of our dreams is designed to trigger our deepest fears and insecurities so that we can move through those, so that we can heal those, so that we can see our incredible light and power and really come to access that on a deeper level. So there's incredible, like these cards are also suggesting, and not even suggesting, telling us that when we move through these fears, this is what's in store for us. Positive movement, light, hope, healing. These perceived mountains are really only molehills. And then we have material harvest on the bottom of the deck. So yeah, that abundance energy coming in strong for those people wanting to work on abundance consciousness. Yeah. It's just about continuing to show up, continuing to try, allowing this transformation that is wanting to happen, but this transformation comes through action. This transformation comes through action. And then we have balance, which is the energy of Libra, right? The energy of justice. Yeah. Balance. Actually, I believe balance is temperance. Yeah. So it is this energy, right? And we had the 6 energies too, which were all about balance. So today is really in many ways about coming into balance within ourselves as well. Alchemy, right? Being the alchemist. Transforming one thing into another. Transforming our weaknesses into our strengths, right? Transforming our failures into our victories. Transforming our fear into hope, into strength. Our challenges into opportunities. It's where we've been out of balance in some aspect of our lives. There's been something that hasn't been aligned towards what it is that we desire, whether we've been unaligned in the physical with the actions that we've been taking. We've been unaligned in the mental when it comes to these belief systems. We've been unaligned in the spiritual when it comes to our spiritual practices. There's been somewhere where we've been out of alignment. Or maybe we haven't been fully truthful to ourselves about what we desire and why it is that we desire it. And whatever it is, it's coming back into balance there. It's addressing whatever aspect is out of alignment and bringing it back into alignment today. Any final cards here? The universe, the world. Yeah, so this is the ending of a cycle. This is coming full circle. Oh yeah, and I love this too because 11/21, it is November 2021. So November overall, and this is the card that represents Scorpio and Scorpio season. So November overall, really a big month of bringing in these closures, right? With the death card here as well, that's about endings, right? Letting things die, letting things come to completion. So big completion energies for people. Big completion of these cycles of lack, of anywhere where we've been in this scarcity mentality, this fear of failure, this perfectionism, all of these energies that we've talked about. We're closing out the cycles related to that because we're healing that. And then this card is also about harvest. It can be about travel as well. And so, yeah. Traveling between timelines, right? Traveling to that new timeline that is most aligned with our heart's desires. Yeah, and we do have memories of love and spiritual union on the bottom of the deck. We're not going to get into that, but I did want to let you guys know that that's there, because that's a whole other reading right there. But for some people, this is also what you're coming into alignment with. And that looks like reconciliation to me. All right. I love you guys. I appreciate you. I hope that you enjoyed this reading. If you did, hit that like button, drop a comment down below and let me know. I love connecting with you guys. As I said, my email's down below with a list of the different services that I provide. Please reach out to me. If you don't even know what you need, just reach out to me, send me an email, let me know what's going on, and we can figure it out. There are also links to donate. And as I said, I so appreciate those of you who have donated. And yes, it does mean a lot. It's absolutely not necessary, but it is absolutely also like incredibly helpful, and it helps us to move more towards an energy where I have more time to be able to dedicate to this channel exclusively, because ultimately that is one of my dreams, is to be able to do this mostly full time, and then of course see a few clients as well, because I think that especially the Belvaspata and some of the things that I do, like I see the impact that those have, and I know that that's important to continue. But doing more group things and doing a lot more free things where absolutely everyone can join, like that's ultimately my goal. So those donations definitely help move us in the energy of that, and they are appreciated. But just you showing up today is so appreciated, lending your energy, this beautiful tribe that we're creating together. It's just, as I said, so beautiful to see it continuing to grow and continuing to flourish. And the energy just gets more and more powerful as more and more of us join together. I think that's it as far as announcements go. So you all just have a beautiful and blessed day.